Of all the news coming out of the Alec Baldwin and Rust investigation into the shooting on set, I did not expect it would be this. The film Rust will now be completed and is going to come to the big screen, and yes, it will star Alec Baldwin. The family of Halyna Hutchins, the cinematographer killed on the movie set, the producers of the film, and Baldwin have reached a settlement in the wrongful death lawsuit the family brought that includes all the original cast returning. And not only will Baldwin return, but Hutchins' widower, Matthew Hutchins, will be joining as executive producer. Remember, Baldwin says the gun he was holding went off and fired what was not supposed to be a live round, killing Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. It's hard to believe Hutchins and Baldwin will be working together after Matthew Hutchins said this after Baldwin denied any of it was his fault.
Watching him, I just felt so angry. Just so angry to see him talk about her death so publicly in such a detailed way, and then to not accept any responsibility after having just described killing her.
Do you think that the majority of the blame lays on Alec Baldwin?
The idea that the person holding the gun, causing it to discharge, is not responsible is absurd to me. Every individual who touches a firearm has a responsibility for gun safety.
Lawyers for the Hutchins family, in preparation for the case, even put out this dramatic recreation of the shooting. But today, Matthew Hutchins putting out a statement saying, quote, "We've reached a settlement subject to court approval for our wrongful death case against the producers of Rust, including Alec Baldwin and Rust Movie Productions, LLC. As part of that settlement, our case will be dismissed. The filming of Rust, which I will now executive produce, will resume with all the original principal players on board in January 2023. I have no interest in engaging in recriminations or attribution of blame to the producers or Mr. Baldwin. All of us believe Halyna's death was a terrible accident. I'm grateful the producers and the entertainment community have come together to pay tribute to Halyna's final work." Joel Souza, the director who was injured, also put out a statement saying in part, "In my own attempts to heal, any decision to return to finish directing the film could only make sense for me if it was done with the involvement of Matt and the Hutchins family. Though certainly bittersweet, I'm pleased that together we'll now complete what Halyna and I started. My every effort on this film will be devoted to honoring Halyna's legacy and making her proud. It's a privilege to see this through on her behalf." But here's the thing. None of this changes the fact that criminal charges could still be coming. The DA, Mary Carmack Altwies, office put out a statement today that said in part the proposed settlement announced today in Matthew Hutchins' wrongful death case against Rust movie producers, including Alec Baldwin, the death of Halyna Hutchins will have no impact on District Attorney Mary Carmack Altwies' ongoing investigation or her ultimate decision whether to file criminal charges in the case. Now, she didn't have to put out that statement. On September 22nd, the DA actually asked for over $600,000 in additional funding from the state's finance board to potentially charge up to 4 people, including identifying Baldwin by name. And during the meeting with the board, specifically said that homicide charges could be coming.
With that, and each of those charges will probably include some variation of our homicide statute.
That sure sounds to me like criminal charges are still coming, but the final police report expected this month. Joining me now is someone who's covered this extensively, Anousha Sakoui. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Entertainment industry writer for the Los Angeles Times. Thanks so much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, so what do we know about how this settlement came to be, bringing together Halyna's husband and Alec Baldwin working together on the film?
Well, as you might guess, a lot of this settlement is being kept completely confidential. And, you know, any time that I've asked the different parties involved, you know, for a little bit of information here or there, I've been shut down. So they're keeping it very tight-lipped. One thing that we know is earlier this year, the first hints were out there when, you might remember, there's an arbitration case involving Alec Baldwin and the producers. And there it came out that he was trying to, you know, resume filming and put together some kind of financial settlement with the family. So this has been in the works, it seems, for a little while. But we've had, you know, other things happen. We've had the OSHA fine against the production that found, they alleged negligence. The Rust Productions is contesting that. There's several other civil litigations from the script supervisor, the gaffer, and also the on-set medic. So there was a lot of other things going on, and coming up to a year now, we have the settlement announcement.
Well, you mentioned a year now. I was asked earlier today if I viewed the timing as suspicious, right? The DA comes out, basically suggests that there are going to be criminal charges, and now this civil settlement is reached. I don't draw any connection between those two, but do you?
No, I mean, I couldn't do that, but it's interesting, in terms of the year mark that we still haven't had any criminal charges. I know I've spoken to lawyers who said that, you would expect a DA to want to move faster. Obviously, there's sort of an unusual situation in that she had to sort of reveal her hand by needing funding and having to go to a board. So it's a smaller DA's office than, if it'd been in LA, we wouldn't have had that insight.
Yep.
One thing that's interesting as well is, well, if there are charges, what impact will that have on the settlement? Because I'm being told, there could be pretrial conditions, and that could mean not returning to the scene of a crime, for example, or handling weapons. So if you wanted to film, if it included Alec Baldwin and he wanted to film, that could be a problem.
Right,
so,
but in theory, they shouldn't be using. I wouldn't think they're going to be using any real guns this time around. If they in the reshoot, we shall see. I'm out of time though. I'm sorry, Anousha. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.